Yeah.
Let's keep going. I'll tell him all about it.
Right now, my dear friends, as I mentioned before, we are standing together in front of the facade of the great temple of King Ramses II. This great temple consists of like this. What about to have a seat here, more closer together? He can sit here. Just so I want to show you something here. This great temple, as you can see, my dear friends, consists of like this: the facade, the great hypostyle hall that's inside, the small hypostyle hall, and the sanctuary at the interior. This facade, as you can see, about 33 meters high and 38 meters wide. Each statue is about 20 meters high. If you look to the facade from up to down, over there on the very top above the cornice, you can see arrow or a frieze of 22 baboons. This arrow of 22 baboons raising their hands and jumping every morning to welcoming and greeting to the sunrises as they're praying to the sun disk. Also, this facade it's dominated by 4 rock-cut colossal statues. All of them representing King Ramses when he's seated on his throne, and also representing him when he's wearing the royal headdress and the double crown. Take care. This is the same royal headdress of King Tutankhamun, which exists right now at the second floor in the Cairo Museum, which is made out of gold. Are you still remember this famous mask? The third huge statue, it was damaged. It was broken by the earthquake in 27 BC, and that broke it down the sword. Can you see? Above the main door, exactly in the middle, we have a small niche. That niche contains the figures of God Ra. At the falcon, above his head, the sun disk. Without sun disk above his head, we called it God Horus, just as a small falcon down there on the terrace, gradually, as you can see, Horus, Ramses, Horus, Ramses, Horus, Ramses. Down the legs of those statues, we have the little figures. Those little figures representing the royal family of King Ramses. But the most important of them, those 2 figures that flank to the corridor, which representing his favorite and beloved wife, Queen Nefertari, home dedicated for her that small one. Then, my dear friends, all of you, you will be inside to show this gigantic hall like this. That's inside. This gigantic hall, my dear friends, supported right now by 8 pillars, 4 on both sides. All of those pillars representing King Ramses when he's standing in the form of God Osiris, God the underworld, with his arms crossed together like this as a mummified form, and also representing him when he's wearing the double crown at the right hand side, but at the left representing him when he's wearing the white crown, just crown of Upper Egypt. The whole scenes which you'll find it inside this pillar, inside this hall, my dear friends, just considered military scenes, representing King Ramses as a big warrior, a big fighter. For example, on the south wall, on the south portico, already, my dear friends, you will find that scene. That scene representing King Ramses when he rides his chariot, and behind his chariot we have 3 small chariots belonging to his son and his leaders on the same battle. Battle of Kadesh representing him when he attacking to the fortresses of Kadesh. شارلي واحد كبير هناك بسرعة وهات 2 صغير الله يبارك فيك عايزهم ضروري because it's hard to see this small size. This is a big size, that's right. On the same wall also in the south you'll find that one. That's it, my dear friends, representing King Ramses like this when he came back from the Sudanese battles, the victors like this, and brought with him some captives and his famous lion down here. Close to the same scene also in the south you'll find that one. That's scene representing King Ramses when he is smiting his Libyan's enemy, and that is another one as he wants to show us his great power. This is where inside the first hall, but in the south. Inside the same hall, but on the north, you'll find the most important of them. On the north already, my dear friends, you'll find that scene. That scene more than 18 meters wide and 8 meters high. It has 1,200 figures. That scene, my dear friends, representing the design. The plain of war of Kadesh. Down here we can see King Ramses II with his army. There on the top, this is the Hittites' army. Between the 2 armies or the 2 camps, here you can see this is the Oranot River or As River. Up till now, this river lie in South Iraq and east border of Jordan. And down here also we can see the leaders of King Ramses listening to his order in the Council of War. Then, my dear friends, the second hall like this, supported right now by 4 rectangular columns. The whole scenes, which you'll find it inside the second hall, just consider the religious scenes, representing king and queen at the time when they making offering in front of different god and goddesses, especially God Amon-Ra, God Ptah, and God Khnum. But exactly at the right-hand side for you, when you will reach the second hall, already my dear friends, you'll find that scene. That scene representing King Ramses like this, when he is making offering in front of three figures. The first one, this is God Amun-Min or Amun-Mis. Amun-Min or Amun-Mis is God of sex and fertility in ancient mythology. But take care, or for the trolley. It's not God of sex and fertility just for the God for the sex as a sex, or just God of the sex for the human being, as some public people believe that. Not at all, my dear friends. It's just as a symbolize, as a symbol of the fertility of everything. Why? Because throughout Egypt, God, usually with the black color, not yellow, not red, not green. You know why black? And sometimes I agree with you. Sometimes black is representing the God of war. This, right? But for this case, black here, look for because black hair, my dear friends, is the same color for every man. The soil, the mud, the sand is the first proof about what I said. Second one, what is the oldest name for Egypt just before Egypt? The oldest name for our country is Kemet. And Kemet means the black lands or the fertile lands around the two banks of the eternal river. That's why I said about this God just as defined. This is one of the fertility of the second figure, my dear friends, represents King Ramses. But the last, this is goddess Isis. Take care. Here we can see King Ramses, and here in the middle also King Ramses, inside the same scene. How would that? Here, my dear friends, King Ramses showing as a human being or as a king, but here showing as the god. At the interior part of the temple, my dear friends, you will reach to the sanctuary, or the Holy of the Holies. This is the most important place. Like this. Contains right now by 4 seated figures. From the right to the left, the first figure, this is God Ra. And God Ra is the same one about there's the horizon, there's the sun disk. The second figure representing King Ramses. The third one is God Amon-Ra, but the last this is God Ptah. Here King Ramses, and here also in the middle King Ramses. How that? Here, my dear friends, King Ramses showing as a human being or as a king. Ra, this is Ra, Ramses, Amon-Ra, and Ptah. Amon-Ra is God of Luxor and Karnak. But Ptah is the oldest god of the oldest god in Egypt, god of Memphis, like Giza Plateau right now. Actually, my dear friends, as you know, for twice a year, just twice a year, sunrises came in because the window, 22nd February and 22nd of October. But take care, or for the trolley, the original dates, it was 21st February and 21st of October. Those 2 days already was changing until we moved the whole temple. I don't know, the Great Temple, it was down there. It became like this. That means higher than the original location, about 66 meters. That means when we had to change it, the reflexive angle or the incidence angle a little bit, that's why those 2 days was missing. Also, why 2 days, not 3, not 4? Also, some scholars, my dear friends, believe 1 day representing the first day of King Ramses, but the second day representing the coronation day of King Ramses II. Really, my dear friends, if I want to discuss with you about how the ancient engineers could control for the sunrises to go inside these caves for twice a year, you must sit in front of me at least 1 week, not half an hour like this. Because what I said is just kind of result for something else. What is this else? Maybe, my dear friends, reach to the top level or the top points of the astronomical knowledge. Because if they made this lignet by luck, can it be continued? But for 1, 2, 3, maximum 10 years. But to continue for more than 3,000 years up till now, that means maybe they will reach to the top level of astronomical knowledge. This is my professor's view, not my view. To agree with him or not is up to you. But for me, usually I agree with him. Okay. This is really, my dear friends, everything about the Great Temple. About the small temple over there, that small one, it doesn't compare completely for the Great Temple. That small one just consists of like this, the facade, the small chamber, the vestibule, and the sanctuary at the interior. This small temple was dedicated to Goddess Hathor and the Queen Nefertari. Again, present from King Ramses to his favorite and beloved wife, Queen Nefertari, especially that pharaoh had reigned from 1292 to 1225 BC, about 67 years when he was reigned. As some scholars believe, he had many wives and mistresses, and he had more than 164 sons and daughters. Others believe maybe he had 150 sons and daughters. Really, up to now, we don't know their actual number, but just those 12 small figures, which you'll find it down the legs of those standing statues over there, representing his children from his favorite and beloved wife, Queen Nefertiti. This facade is decorated by 6 standing statues. 4 of them representing King Ramses, except the second one, on both sides, around the main door, which representing his favorite and beloved wife, Queen Nefertiti. Then, my dear friends, all of you, you will go inside to show these small ones. This small hypostyle hall like this, right now, by 6 rectangular Hathoric columns, 3 on both sides. All of those columns take a shape of Goddess Hathor like this, with the human face and 2 ears of cow as a decoration on the capital of the colonnades. Inside, the whole scenes inside this hall just consider religious scenes, representing king and queen at the time when they making offering in front of different god and goddesses, especially Goddess Hathor. Right now, my dear friends, I'll show you right now my favorite and beloved scenes. Really, not throughout just the temples, but you will see it throughout. When you will be inside the small temple, exactly here at the first right pillar, when you will go inside the small one, at the first right pillar, you will find this really beautiful and fashionable scene like this. That beautiful scene representing representing her when she is wearing. What is the purpose for her dress? Where is she? Is under the sunshine. Purpose for her dress. Take care before you answer.
To show the beauty of a woman.
Excellent, excellent. But what's the name of the dress? Or what is the purpose for the dress? You are very close, but try again. Nobody have any idea?
To show the beauty of the woman's body?
What?
To show the beauty of the woman's body?
Yeah. The name of this meaning, what? This is a see-through dresses, or negligee, diaphanous, transparent, transmission up to set. Can you see her arm, her chest, her body, her legs? Everything is appear, but with more polite. Just appear her beautiful body, but not appear her member sexy. Completely different. Also inside the vestibule, but on the west wall, already, my dear friends, you'll find this romantic scene like this. That scene representing King Ramses. Behind him his favorite and beloved wife, Queen Nefertiti, representing them when they making offering in front of Goddess Tower. They kind of offering here flowers, food and fires. That's why so many people said about this scene. It was a romantic scene. At the interior part of the small one, my dear friends, you will reach into the sanctuary, or the Holy of the Holies. This sanctuary right now contains a small figure. That small figure representing Goddess Hathor, the lady. Upon her head, 2 horns, 2 long feathers, and the moon disc inside. But beneath her head, you'll find another broken head representing King Ramses as he asked her the protection. Many scholars, many religious, my dear friends, believe that maybe all of you